Blackberries are in season, and I've got a bunch. I'm going to be making a blackberry cobbler, and this is inspired by Stardew Valley's blackberry cobbler, because it isn't blackberry season if you don't make a cobbler. Originally, I didn't think the usual cobbler biscuit crust would work out for the style, but I tried it anyway because they called it a cobbler in the game. Taste-wise, very delicious. Looks-wise, not bad. I think I would do a pie crust instead, or like a crumble topping streusel. But if you want to stay true to the cobbler title, this totally works as well because it's an easy, great cobbler recipe. I start off with mixing all the dry ingredients for the biscuit topping together and then cut in the butter. You want the butter to be cut into small chunks, basically pea-sized, and thoroughly covered in flour. Then I pour in my sour cream or buttermilk, and then I mix the dough until it's moistened. And I'm not going to overmix this part because we're going to be pouring it back out and doing it by hand. And at this point it should look kinda like this. Not completely wet, but not completely dry either. And now on top of some plastic wrap, I'm gonna pour the dough onto it. I'm gently flattening it out and taking one end of the dough to fold onto itself and gently flatten again. Gonna repeat this 2 to 3 times, and this creates nice layers of butter and flour in the final baked biscuit. Now you can actually start ripping pieces of the biscuit dough and placing it right on top of your cobbler filling, but I'm gonna chill the dough first because I want to make it easier to work with to make that diagonal look for the blackberry cobbler from Stardew Valley. And while my biscuit dough is chilling, I'm gonna make the filling. Here are my yummy blackberries, and I'm gonna squeeze in some fresh lemon juice for a nice little zing. Add in some sugar, but you can also use honey, and then I'm gonna thicken the blackberry, with cornstarch. And that's it. You don't even have to use the cornstarch if you don't want to. Now I'm gonna grab a cute dish I found at a garage sale, and then just fill your dishes up. There is no bottom crust to a cobbler. You might have to kind of put the berries around a little to make them fit, and then I just sprinkle the sugars that were at the bottom of the bowl just right on top. Easy peasy, and they already look so cute. Okay, now I'm gonna roll out the biscuit dough because this one is gonna be the one I cut diagonal lines for the cobbler to look like Stardew Valley's blackberry cobbler. I like to do this in plastic wrap because it's so much easier to clean up, and I don't have to dust the table with like extra flour or anything to make it non-stick. And then I just cut straight lines here because I'm gonna put it on diagonally myself. And I kind of just place the dough around until I feel like it looks like that 8-bit blackberry cobbler in Stardew Valley, except 3D. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good actually, just like the photo. It's a little shaggy because I think I could have chilled the dough for a little bit longer, but I think it looks really close. And now for the rest of the dough, I'm just going to place it all around like a traditional classic blackberry cobbler, and that's just how it usually is. Really easy, there's no rhyme or reason to where you have to put the dough. Just kind of put it on wherever you feel like it. And it baked beautifully is what I wanted to say, but it is a little bit shaggy still after baking, but you know, it's a cobbler. It's not supposed to be totally neat anyway, but that's okay. I can fix her. I let it cool. I put a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top and put some more blackberries and put a little bit of flowers that I was growing. Edible, by the way. And a little apple mint that I'm also growing. And it is so cute. So, did it bake? Yes, I think it did. Did it bake as well as I was hoping? Just in terms of looks, not exactly, but in terms of flavor, it is so good. Totally do this again as a regular cobbler, and I think I would try to make the Stardew Valley cobbler again, but with maybe a streusel or a crumble topping instead, just to see and just to compare. The recipe is in the caption for you if you want to try it too. Let me know what you think. Okay, bye!